Black to move. The white b-pawn is 2 squares from queening. The white rook on b3 is hanging to the knight on d2. Black must take the rook and stop the pawn from queening. There is exactly one move order that does both. White is up a pawn and has connected passers on a5 and b6. Black has rook on d4 and knight on d2, both deep in white's position. The race is on. Whoever uses tempo perfectly wins. 3 things at once. The knight forks to b3, winning the rook. The rook needs to race to g8 to stop the pawn from queening, and a check on g4 buys the tempo to make it in time. Take the bigger material first. Trust the rook to come back. The check on g4 is the bridge. It converts a one-move-too-late race into an in-time defense. nxb3, take the rook. The natural defensive instinct says stop the b-pawn first, but axb6 loses to rxb6+. The right move is the bigger material, and trust that the rook will come back in time. bxa7. The b-pawn deflects onto the file by capturing the a7 pawn. Now it is 1 square from queening. Black has just one move to set up the defense, and that move must be a check. rg4 with check, not just any rook swing, a check. The check costs white a tempo. Without the check, the pawn queens before the rook reaches the 8th rank. With the check, black arrives just in time. kf3, white moves the king and uses the tempo. This is the critical moment black needed. rg8, the rook lands on the 8th rank in time. When white promotes with a8 equals q, black plays rxa8, winning the queen. Net result, black wins a rook for a pawn, completely winning. When 2 race threats exist, and you can only address one, take the bigger material first and use a check to buy back the tempo. A check with purpose is the difference between in time and one move too late.